What's going on, ladies and gents? My name is DanBeforeTime, and this is Boundless. If you guys are new to Boundless or new to my channel, this is a game I've been covering for over a year now, so welcome if this is your first introduction to either. Feel free to subscribe to stay up to date with all of the Boundless content that I'm going to be producing going forward. And this is a big day because this is the first day that we are going to be playing in the brand new launch universe. We had been playing in an early access universe before this, so we're going to start fresh from scratch. Here is the create a character screen, so I'm excited to jump in. Let's get going. Edit your character's head. Click on that. Let's see. Headpiece. That one's pretty cool. Alright, let's do... Oh, there's a button. Oh, that's pretty cool. I wonder if... Can we turn this guy around? No, we can't. Not yet, I guess. You know what? I like that one. Let's do that one. That's new, by the way. That was not in early access. Face piece. Right in the face piece, as I've been known to say. All right, let's do this. Why isn't this? Do I only have one face? They got me. They got me. I only have one face piece to choose from. Okay. Lotus headpiece. I like that. I like that. Crisp teal for the eye tint. Let's do. There's a lot going on right here. Let's do cobalt. I mean, sure. Okay. Body type: male, female. That's pretty dope. You know what? Let's rock the male. Let's switch it up because I usually do female characters. Character scale. That's kind of cool. Let's make him 1. Let's make him right about there. 1.87 sounds. So 187. No, never mind. Moving forward. Body tint. There is a lot. Wow, that's pretty dope. Holy moly, that's a lot of choices. We got 255 color choices and one face piece. Let's go with this guy. That's pretty close to my logo colors, so we'll do that. I mean, obs DanBeforeTime. Confirm. Character complete. Shall we accept them? Let's accept them. There we go. Find a world. Let's get this party started, shall we? USA East. Start on a tranquil world. Here we go, guys. Our first steps in the new Boundless universe. Thanks for joining me. Let's go. Wow. And there's the brand new Sanctum. Super, super cool looking. Let's take a nice little look around here since we'll only do this for the first time once. Beacon is the name of the planet. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna choose... Pick up our stuff there. Let's go talk to young homeboy. Equipped a totem, it says in the upper left. Inventory. Totem. Equip. Warp augment. Added. Dunsky. Select a warp destination. Wow, there's so many Aquatopias already up here. That's, if you guys don't know, those who did not play during early access, Aquatopia was one of the staples of our US East world. You know what? I don't know where my friends are at. That's going to be one of our main things to do, is to try to meet up with them. So we're going to choose a place that is... I don't know. Let's see. Let's do somewhere right in the middle of the world so we can make our way there. We'll have a little adventure and explore. So let's do right here. Landing site chosen. All right. Now we're going to go to the warp conduits, press E, locations, landing site, open warp. And here we go, guys. Break the blocks. There we are. Our first step. All right. Well, this world, I can tell you, is very, very different from the old US East server. So, let's explore, shall we? Up here on the top, on the compass, we have directions, obviously. Those little red ones are other active players that are on the server right now or the same planet. That is the capital. So if we go that way, I'm guessing it might be Aquatopia. I don't really know yet. All the little dots are creatures. And we are going to start by setting up a temporary camp. And it looks like we have to check out the exchange through the tab menu. Exchange. We got a coffer as a reward for leveling up. Let's open that up, see what we get. It's a nice little animation. We got some coin and some qubits and some XP. That's pretty cool. So plots. You guys can see here that we can buy things with our qubits that we get in game, and we can buy plots, which I'll explain a little bit as we get moving. And you can also use qubits to do a little additional character, skill cleanse, skill resets, tent kit, appearance change, and skill set. So that's some stuff that we'll cover later as we keep moving forward through the game. Let's go ahead and it's going to say we need to purchase the plots, so it doesn't give you one anymore. So let's go back to the exchange and we'll go ahead and buy the 2 qubit pack, or the 2 plot pack with our 60 qubits rather. There we go. We got some plots. Escape, escape. Now what we're going to do is we're going to gather tree trunks and leaves to make our little campfire to set up our first camp. So we're going to check out what's going on here. This is so cool. It looks so much different from the worlds that I'm used to playing on. That's really cool that they gave us like brand new stuff. So we're going to go ahead and take down some of these trees. Get some ancient wood and some leaves. All right, so we got the wood. This foliage is pretty high up, so we might need to. We might actually need to build up a little. Oh, we got lucky right there. Let's grab some of these leaves. Got some waxy foliage now. They used to be called leaves. There we go. All right, handcrafting. We're gonna open the inventory. Handcraft. And I think we're going to do a campfire, which is like a temporary beacon. So okay, in this game, since it's an online MMO, right? And it's also a building game. They've introduced this ingenious system called the beacon system, which basically lets you reserve land for yourself to build, so it keeps everything safe. So it's an anti-griefing measure essentially. So what the campfire is basically a temporary beacon that's going to get us ready to go as we move towards building ourselves up. So we're going to craft one of those. That's going to go in our inventory right away. There we go. Going to escape out of here and equip the campfire. Put that in our right hand, and let's see. Let's find a, you know what? Let's find a nice little slot. Let's get that out of our hand. Let's run around and look for a nice little spot to set up our first little campfire. These mountains are super interesting with the purple rock. It's just, like I said, it's so much different. Here. You know what? Let's set it up here. Let's not get too crazy. It's not like we're looking for our forever home. There we go. Campfire. Fueled for 2 hours. So this is basically our first step. And I think, yeah, there we go. If we press B, it shows, okay, so the beacon, this purple box, that's our plot basically. You press B to hide that and get out of that. So we got another reward. Collect that. Level 2 reach, got some more coin and some more cubits. And now we're gonna craft some timber, and I think this is gonna lead us into making our first set of actual tools. So let's get that underway. So I'm gonna knock out 10 of these tree trunks, and then I'll meet back up with you guys. All right, so we got 10 tree trunks at least. Now, if you guys will notice, we've just, you know, taken out this tree trunk. The cool thing about Boundless and the way it works is that after a certain period of time, nature will regenerate itself. So this tree trunk, if we leave for say 8 hours, will be back. But your beacon does prevent regeneration. So like if I took this tree trunk out inside my beacon, it would not regenerate. So that's just one of the cool features. So what we're going to do is we're going to handcraft some timber. And we have ancient wood. Let's do... And now we're going to make a crafting table from our timber. Craft one of those. Pull that out. Then what we're going to do is set that down in our inside of our beacon. Pull up our beacon, make sure we're inside of it. We are. Throw that down right there. There we go. Now we're going to make some sticks. All right, so timber. The recipe for sticks is timber, which we have hopefully some more. Or no, I guess it's just a base tree trunk. There we go, 12 sticks, put that in our inventory. And then we're gonna need to grab some more leaves as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. All right, so we got, let's turn off this beacon. We got our leaves. We're gonna go ahead and make our first set of official tools. Crafter, I guess we don't have enough to make these. Oh, we gotta get more timber. All right, back to it. Let's strip another one of these trees. Get some timber made. All right, so we grinded out some more wood, so we don't have to constantly go back and do it. We're gonna have to do a lot more of it, but this will at least give us a little bit of a head start. We're gonna make 20. So there we go, 22 timber. That should give us enough to get into a wood hammer, wood shovel, wood axe, and those are all pretty fast for the crafting. Take those out. Cool. There we go. We got our crafting done. Let's turn off that beacon. Now, a new objective is a base for the long haul. And I don't know, I don't think we want to set up our first base here, even though it is very, very pretty. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some supplies, and we're going to head off and see if we can't find our friends here on this that are set up on this server as also. So What I'm going to do is we're going to chop some trees down in hopes that we will find some berries that we can eat, because the yellow bar on the bottom is your hunger bar. Got to keep that filled up, or you start taking some damage if it goes all the way down. And we're going to also craft some torches. Let's see if I have enough basic torch. There we go. We're going to need flint. Okay, so we got to go break some stuff just to get the flint done. And let's see. Oh, let's go into our... We got some skill points available, so let's go back to our character, go to skills, and let's start specking out our character, shall we? Vitality, which increases your maximum health by 130 and your stability by 100. Stability is used in the Centriforge. We'll talk about the Centriforge later as it becomes more pertinent. Power bonus increases your damage to creatures and blocks by 5%. That's a good one because I like to mine a lot, actually, and it's always good to do a little bit more damage to creatures, even though I'm not going to spec this build out as a hunter. Control increases your interaction range by 1 meter, which is good for building, which I also do a lot averagely. I will say, you guys will learn that if you're new. If you guys aren't new, you're already very aware of my averageness. So that's a good one. We'll put some skill points into that for sure. Maybe not now. Dexterity, action speed, which is also very good for building, and block placement speed, which is good for building. Agility is going to increase your run speed, which I also want. Healing potency, luck drops, obviously. Zeal, which is maximum energy and increases your debuff duration modifier by 6%, making buffs last longer and debuffs last for less time. That's a nice one, actually, for a lot of reasons. This is just a flat 2-point attribute bonus. So for our first couple skill points, I think we have 4. I'm going to do agility just to give us a little more run speed. And I will do... let's put 1 into maximum health and 1 into power. That's going to give us basically 1 less hit per block. We'll save 1 skill point for now. I don't think we need to spend all 4. So let's do that. Now that made us a little more powerful. We're going to have to hit some rocks anyway. So why don't we go ahead and equip our hammer, and we're going to go hit some rocks. Luckily, we didn't have to go that far. Let's grab a couple of these rocks. I think we're going to need 10. I'm going to leave that as a step, that as well. You know what, we might as well collect some of this dirt as well. Who knows when we're going to need some blocks to make a little makeshift bridge or whatever. Always good to have some stuff. Also, we're going to get the XP from knocking the blocks out. And again, we're going to collect a little bit more than 10 just so we don't have to keep running back and forth. There we go. See, we're at low energy. We're going to have to find some food or take a little bit of a break to recharge. It does recharge pretty fast, thankfully. I'm not the biggest fan of that mechanic, but I'm also not going to freak out and make a big deal out of it. That did not used to be in the game. So that's a fairly new addition, the energy meter. Okay, I've been hit with a negative status effect. I don't know why. Maybe because I let that go all the way down? Okay. So we found rocks, and then we are going to, once again, be on that tree grind. What we're going to do this time, though, is we're going to use some of that soil that we just got to build ourselves up. To knock out some of these a little bit easier. There we go. Yeah, so much better now. 3 hits to do leaves. Save ourselves a little bit of time. I was hoping to find some starberries, which is some fruits that we could eat to refill our stamina. Because we do have that negative status effect, which I'm not sure exactly where that came from. Maybe that came from letting our energy go all the way down. Looks like we do get a couple lucky critical hits on these leaves. There we go. I think a starberry just dropped. Okay. So we got a bunch. There we go. Now let's see if we can... Oh, one. All right. Well, hey, it's better than nothing. Okay. Now, we got a positive status effect. I guess that was a hunger thing. Let's do... You know what? Let's see if there's any little rocks that we can hit out here that will give us some flint. Let's explore just a little bit before we wrap this episode up. During the next episode, we are going to go out, do some exploring, and hopefully be able to meet up with our friends. Looks like we have a little neighbor right over here, actually. Looks like, yeah, he made a little bridge, and it looks like he has a little temporary home right there. So, oh, yep, he's got a bridge over here too. Cool. All right, I'm not seeing... Let's use his bridge, why not? I'm not seeing any rocks that we could smash to get flint beyond going on a full-on mining expedition, which I don't think we're going to do right now. Here we go. What we're going to do is craft our beacon, so next time when we do find a place to live permanently, we're going to have our beacon ready to go to lay down so we can get to moving. So let's go ahead and craft one, and we will craft a basic beacon fuel, which is going to fuel our beacon for 2 weeks, I think, which is good enough time to get a nice little thing going. Contents, there we go. So let's put that in our inventory. It registers that. That one is done. Equipped and place the beacon, which we're not going to do today, but we will get to that in the next episode. So that is basically what the start of Boundless looks like, guys. I am so excited to get into this. Hopefully find some friends if they're on this planet. I got to double check, get into the forums, see where they're at, and we will make our way off to do some exploring in the next episode. Hopefully meet up with them and start a little town, little village. Who knows what's going to happen? That's the fun of Boundless. So that's going to do it for us here today, guys. It has been super awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked it, drop a thumbs up. If you hated it, hey, leave a thumbs down. I'm cool with that too. Whatever, it's all good. I'm still going to make average videos and you guys can watch them if you want. So, as always, I've been DanBeforeTime. You guys have been awesome. And for now, I am out like trout in a drought. Peace.